everyone, it's Miss Anita again. I hope that you guys had a wonderful and special Easter holiday. I know it looked a little different than it probably has in the past, but that's okay. I hope you had a good time anyway. You know, I find it interesting that this month our theme has been upside down and Jesus changes everything. Because as we've learned over the last couple weeks, and especially over this last week on Easter Sunday, that Jesus overcame the darkness, and in that changed everything. You know, we learned that the worst things are not the last things, and that the story has not ended, that love has won, and that good has won. That life could be at times full of hurt and loss, and sometimes uncertain times. But those feelings are not just necessary, they're good to have. And even then, God meets us there in the middle with messages of life and hope and newness. It is our hope that during this time, you and your family have found ways to connect with each other in new and exciting ways that maybe you haven't before. You know, I'm sure that during this time, you guys are maybe eating more meals together and probably spending more time in the same room together than you have prior to this. But we're here to encourage you to use those times to get to know God and to get to know each other a little bit better. So we would like to share some free resources with you now on top of the conversation guides that we send out on each Sunday with a children's message. First, you can access for a limited time these Bible studies. They have tons of free content and they're having it for like the next 60 days. So right now it might be a good time to press pause so you can jot these down. But it's www.studygateway.com/free60 and www.rightnowmedia.org. Again, pause it for a moment, jot these down. All you have to do is put in your name, your church, and your email, and then you have access to all of these really great Bible studies that you can do as parents and as families, and really kind of get to connect with God and each other a little more during that time. Another thing that you can do is at your next meal that you share together, we encourage you to use that time to dig deeper into humility by asking for kids, who is a person who makes you feel important and how do they do that? And then parents, ask yourselves, do you find it easier or harder to be humble as an adult than when it was as a kid? And use that as a conversation with your answers. Share your answers together and open that up to see how we can use this time to be humble and help each other out, just like Jesus did. And lastly, as a family, I'm also encouraging you guys that you maybe go on a nature walk around your neighborhood and take turns naming things that are alive. For example, that tree or animal or flower or man or girl is alive. And end it with asking your children, who else is alive? I'll give you a hint, it's someone pretty special. And then you can say together, Jesus is alive. Because certainly Jesus is alive, and we learned this last Sunday. Families, we're here for you, we're praying for you, and it is our deepest hope that you guys are finding time to disciple together, even if it is for a few minutes out of the day, out of the week, or maybe even a few minutes, a couple of days out of the week. But it's important during this time that we come together instead of being apart. I know that there's a thing about social distancing, but as families, this is the time where we come together and celebrate what God has done for us. I can't wait to see you guys next week. And in the meantime, I'll be praying for you all. Hope you have a good day. Bye.